Welcome to the Gene Policini Center on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology, where for the first time and only time this month, the Tigers are back on home ice. The semester wraps up next week and finals are underway, but first tonight, a test for Captain Calverley and the RIT Tigers as they open a two-game Atlantic Hockey Series against Army West Point. Good evening, I'm Kevin Roach. Happy holidays and welcome to RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. Well, the Tigers haven't been on the ice since Thanksgiving weekend when they traveled to Princeton for their very first meeting with the Ivy League Tigers. We have the highlights from 2 weeks ago. Game one, RIT got it started in the first period. Elijah Gonzalez to Jake Hamaker for the one-timer. Take another look. Hammy in the right place at the right time, puts it home, his third goal on the season at that point, 1-0 RIT. Then tied at 1 in the second period. Early moments of the second period, Princeton is going to go ahead as Matt Kellenberger scores his second of the night. Princeton back in front 2-1. Later in the period, Tigers on the power play thanks to a 5-minute major, and Kobe Walker redirects Carter Wilkie's shot right there for the goal. We were tied at 2. 3-3 still in the second on the power play again. Will Calverley nets his team leading ninth. 4-3 RIT after 2. Then in the third, 4-on-4, Dan Willett puts back his own rebound, and RIT took game one by a final of 5-4. So RIT finished the night with a season-high 3 power play goals on 7 attempts. Dan Willett's game winner was the first goal of the season for him. RIT outshot Princeton 40-32 that Friday night as Colby Matthews picked up his 8th win on the season with 28 saves. How about game 2 down in Jersey at the Hobie Baker Memorial Rink? Second period, no score. Princeton on the breakaway, but Tommy Scarfoni, take another look, making the big stop. It would have been a shorty for Princeton. Scarfoni coming up big and keeping us scoreless. Scarfoni's second start of the season, coming up big again, knocking it down and covering up. He stopped 21 on the night. It would go to overtime, and you see it there, 35 seconds in. Jake Hamaker gets the game winner, his 4th straight, and RIT wins its 4th straight. They sweep Princeton following a 1-0 victory over those other Tigers. So with the win, RIT improves to 4-2 in non-league games this season. Freshman Tommy Scarfoni recorded his first shutout and first victory for the Tigers as he stopped all 21 shots he faced. And how about Jake Hamaker? He has scored a goal in 3 straight games and 4 in RIT's last 6 outings. The 1-0 victory 2 weeks ago over Princeton also marked a major milestone for RIT head coach Wayne Wilson, who secured his 400th career victory. Let's take a look at what a career it's been for Wayne, who became the 49th men's hockey coach with at least 400 victories. Wilson in his 23rd season here at RIT, now ranked 16th among active coaches. He's still the only coach in the nation to be named the Division I and III National Coach of the Year. And he's also led the D1 Tigers to 3 NCAA tournament appearances, and of course the 2010 Frozen Four. Coach Wilson will be looking to add to that total here tonight with his Tiger team and this weekend, and he is standing by live now with our John DiTullio. Johnny?
All right, Kevin, thank you so much. You are the 400 man. How does it feel getting career win number 400, Wayne?
I think I feel old now with 400, but no, I just a good time to reflect on former players and assistant coaches that helped you along the way, and it's a credit to all those people.
To get win number 401, what has to happen tonight to get your 5th straight win overall?
Yeah, we've got to, I think, really get pucks behind their D, get on top of their D, really trying to create some offense with some turnovers, play quick and physical, be good discipline. They've got a good power play. We've got to get to the goalie. They've got a very good goalie as well.
Do you like the way your team's playing right now, Wayne? You seem to be clicking. Is that true?
Yeah, I like the way we were playing. I didn't like the break. You know, with the week off, it just seemed like we lost something going into exams here as well. So, but, you know, we'll be ready to go. I want to end it on a good note here because I think we've had a good first half and want to have a good finish to the half and be ready for the second.
If you are going to win, Army's going to make you earn it tonight, right? They make you earn just about everything.
Well, you've got to play all 60 minutes plus against them. They never give up. They're in every game. They battle. They got some key players. They got a good power play, a great goalie, a couple good defensemen. Their power play is good, so they have enough to win any game. So you've got to be on your toes and ready to go.
Did you celebrate? How'd you celebrate your 400th win? I don't think I asked you.
Well, yeah. Actually, the guys gave me the puck, and I threw it right back at Tommy, our freshman goalie, because he got a shutout, and I thought he'd remember his shutout more than I'll remember my 400th. But nice gesture by the players, but That was it.
Look, the coach, no more facial hair.
Yeah, it's December now, so it's a new month, new look. So you got to keep everyone on their toes.
Good luck getting win number 401. That's the 400-man himself, head coach Wayne Wilson. Kevin, back to you.
All right, John, we'll check back with you in just a bit. Well, Army is coming off a 4-1 victory over Sacred Heart last Thursday on the same day that their 6 seniors received their branch assignments and now know where they'll serve once they complete their 47-month journey at the United States Military Academy. Number 6 for Army is forward Colin Bielich. The senior will join the Field Artillery Unit upon graduation. Bielich has been a star on the ice for the Black Knights, too. The reigning Atlantic Hockey Player of the Month has 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 6 games, and he leads the team currently in points.
He's a coach's dream. He works hard. He's a great leader. He's a great teammate. He's a phenomenal human being. So, you know, when he produces, nobody's surprised because he's put in the work and he does everything the right way.
What are some of his strengths?
His work ethic, number 1, his compete level, and then his, you know, in terms of his skill, his shot is elite. I mean, there's not many guys at the pro level that can shoot and pick a spot like he can. So he's kind of got those, and he knows what his strengths are. He's not afraid to use them, and he knows where his weaknesses are. So he really plays to his strengths.
Yeah, Army Associate Head Coach Zach McKelvey right there. Tigers are going to want to know where the AHA Preseason Player of the Year is on the ice. Bielich had 1 goal and 1 assist in the first 2 meetings with the Tigers down at West Point. Now that this weekend will wrap up the first half of the Atlantic hockey seasons, we take a look at the standings. Bentley, winners of their last 5, sit atop the league with 23 points. Niagara beat Canisius in overtime last night, so the Griffs are 4 behind Bentley and 2 ahead of third place RIT. RIT could pull into a tie atop the standings with the Falcons with a sweep here this weekend, but Army is currently 9th, and they could also move up the standings pretty quick. You see the logjam there. If the Black Knights can have a big weekend here in Rochester, they certainly can move up too. Well, still to come here on Pregame Live, Atlantic Hockey has a new home for its tournament championship. Details are on the way. Plus, they held one last celebration for the national champion RIT men's lacrosse team before they ring in a new year. That story is on the way, but first, number 18 for RIT is Colby Walker. The senior forward from Lloydminster, Alberta, has 2 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 games, and he'll join our Kim Coffey live next as our coverage of Tiger hockey rolls on. It's Army and RIT at 5:05. This is RIT Sports Zone Pre-Game Live. Yeah, welcome back to Pregame Live. It is free ticket Saturday for RIT students. A great study break as RIT faces off with Army at 5:05 here this afternoon. Elsewhere in Atlantic Hockey, AIC was supposed to complete its series in Connecticut this afternoon against the Huskies. However, that entire 2-game series was postponed due to COVID protocols. I hate to say it, but here we go again. In the net for RIT tonight will be number 40, Colby Matthews. It'll be the junior's 14th start of the season. Matthews has been getting it done for RIT. He's 8-3-2 with a 2.93 goals against average for the Tigers so far this year. How about for Army? Head coach Brian Riley, he's going to go with Gavin Abrick. Abrick stopped 24 of the 25 shots he faced last Thursday against Sacred Heart to earn his 5th victory of the season. His .934 save percentage, 7th best in the nation and tops in Atlantic hockey, while his 2.17 goals against average ranked 2nd in the league right now. Impressive performance so far by Abrick. We'll see how he fares against the Tigers here tonight. Tigers and Black Knights will be wrapping up the warm-ups down on the ice, and that's where we find our very own Kim Coffey, who's standing by live now with RIT senior forward Colby Walker. Kim?
Colby, you guys have had nearly 2 weeks here in between your last game and tonight. How did you feel about that extra time to prepare, and are you guys feeling good heading into tonight?
Yeah, I felt like it was about a month or so actually that it felt like we weren't playing games, but we got a good rest in, got a lot of practice in, and just kind of got to take a break before the Christmas break, so ready to go.
You're riding a 4-game win streak. Does that add a little more pressure into the equation, knowing these are your only 2 games in December?
Just some more confidence for us. We're just trying to close out this 2021 here with 2 big wins this weekend against Army and take a break and come back for the new year.
And you guys have played Army earlier in the season. You win and tie in those 2 games. What did you learn from that early matchup that's going to help you out tonight?
They're a big, strong team. They like to battle. They like to block everything. So we just got to get shots through, crash the net, bang in some greasy ones because they got a good goalie over there, and just got to do our thing.
Colby, thanks so much, and good luck tonight.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Kevin?
All right, Kim, thanks so much. Well, RIT Athletics has a long tradition of success that now includes 4 national championship teams. Men's hockey captured titles in 1983 and 1985. Women's hockey won it all back in 2012. And just this past May, the RIT men's lacrosse team brought home the hardware for the first time in its program's 53-year history. The champs are now ready to ring in a new season in a few months after receiving their final piece of championship bling.
It's a moment that will stick with these Tigers for a lifetime.
Quick stick in front. It's in the net. They score. It's over. Barnable has won it for RIT. The Tigers have won their first ever Division III National Championship.
You know, it never gets old when people bring it up, or, you know, I think back every time, you know, Barnable's my roommate, so, you know, every day we look at each other and we just know it. We got that connection for life, so it's amazing. I think about it all the time.
I've rewatched the entire game probably 3 or 4 times. The highlight video, countless times. Whenever we're just not in a great mood or having a bad day, we just go back and we watch that video, and it just turns everything right around.
The Tigers capped off their perfect 14-0 season with one final championship celebration that included the presentation of rings.
Everything you work for, this is what the ultimate goal is, to, you know, earn one of these, and to finally have it, it's amazing feeling. It's awesome. I'm so happy for this group of guys and coach and everyone who's behind the scenes that, you know, gets to experience this with us, and it's awesome. It's incredible. It's something that you can have for the rest of your life.
It was a dream come true. The day itself, when the game happened, was awesome, and then I think this just kind of ties it all together, and it was unbelievable. They're awesome. Yeah, speechless.
These rings were months in the making, carefully thought out, designed and crafted to symbolize not just a championship, but the entire journey.
We put 53 stones in, 1 for each class up to this point anyway. We put 14 larger stones incorporated in that for our 14 wins. We had the logo, the championship logo on the side. We wanted the trophy in there because we had some good times with the trophy, so we included that. You know, ultimately that's what this is all about, the experience, the friendships, the love, the support, the camaraderie, all of that. So again, this is a symbol. You look back on this 25 years from now, and I hope it brings up some vivid memories for these guys.
And that's what the 2021 season is now, a vivid memory. Because in just a few short months for many of these Tigers, the journey will start all over again.
And this is the end of celebrating last year, at least until we get together in however many years. But no, we've got a good group this year. A lot of good young guys that we brought in, and we returned a large core. So I'm looking forward to it. Still plenty of work to be done, obviously, but no, I'm excited. Like we experienced it once, and it was just unbelievable that I think we're going to do whatever it takes to try and get ourselves back there again.
Oh, what a moment in East Hartford, Connecticut. Hard to believe it was all the way back in May. Well, those Tigers will begin their journey, their new journey, in just 70 short days when they open the season right here at home, right next door on the turf field on February 19th against Muhlenberg. Bundle up, SportsZone crew. It's going to probably be a little chilly. You can catch that game live or on demand along with all the men's and women's lacrosse home games plus other Division III sports on the RIT Athletics app. Download it today for your Apple, Android, Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV, and don't miss a second of the action. A lot of good stuff on the RIT app, athletics app. On the RIT Athletics scoreboard today, RIT women's basketball team defeated Geneseo 65-43. Emma Waite led the Tigers with a game-high 20 points. Tigers have now won 5 in a row. They'll play in a tournament at Smith College over the break, and then they will return home to face their crosstown rival at the U of R at Clark Gym on January 4th. Tip-off for that, 7 o'clock that Tuesday night. Well, still to come on Pregame Live, where will Atlantic Hockey crown its conference champion in March? We'll let you know. Plus, we'll check in with John and Gene and find out who we should be keeping a close eye on here tonight. It's all straight ahead on your home for Tiger Hockey. This is RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live.
Opportunity. Here comes Powell going in. Powell fires. Big time save. Getting the leg out was Parker Gahagan.
And that's a highlight stop. I mean, Powell just picks the pocket, comes in. This is great puck handling. He thinks he has a goal. Look at that.
His own end, Ryan Nick, number 4. Turnover in front. Gerdakis scores. Abbott Gerdakis with the goal, and the Tigers lead 1-0.
I'm trying to figure out what Ryan Nick did with the puck. He had the puck behind the net and then threw it back towards the net. I'm trying, well, watch Ryan Nick instead of just throwing it along the boards, right, Gino? Advance the puck? What is that?
And now a potential breakout here for Army. Shoveled ahead. Far side. Quick shot and a goal. Back and forth we go. And that goal by number 18, Zach Avencho, tying it at 1. And center ice, Brubaker. Sends it over to Norrish, who will lift it ahead. Preston in his own end. Gives it up, Brubaker sending it ahead, it scores! And the Tigers have won it! Powell with the deflection in front, 2-1 RIT!
Comes from the point, get the puck to the net, good things will happen. We thought a goal like that was gonna win it. A deflected goal, some puck luck. The Tigers get it, and how about that sweep, Gino? Fantastic for RIT.
This series has been fantastic for RIT since joining Atlantic Hockey in 2007. Tigers have dominated it with Army. RIT leads with a 23-4-7 record overall and has gone unbeaten in 9 of their last 10 meetings with the Black Knights. Army's still looking for its first Atlantic Hockey title. Head coach Brian Riley got close back in 2007. They lost to Air Force in the title game. As we welcome you back inside the Gene Policini Center here at RIT, where you're watching RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live, presented by Taylor the Builders. It's the 35th all-time meeting between RIT and Army here tonight at 5:05. Unlike Army-Navy, it's 122. We got a ways to go. Meanwhile, the march to the Atlantic Hockey Championship now runs through Utica. AHA Commissioner Bob DiGregorio announced on Thursday that the tournament, semifinals, and championship game will be held March 18th and 19th at Utica's Adirondack Bank Center. The first and quarterfinal round series will continue to be held on campus locations. The Tigers hoping to get back to the semifinals for the first time since 2019 this season, but first things first as we welcome in John and Gene. And after a week off, guys, the Tigers get back to conference play here tonight with a chance to move up the standings, possibly with 6 points into a tie for first place, headed into that holiday break.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. And the only problem is that you wish there were more games, John, when the Tigers are playing this well.
You know, they're playing well. Wayne didn't like having last week off, and then after this weekend, they don't play again until January the 1st. So points are important because of the fact they're off a month, and you want to get points now so you're not chasing them in late February.
I think the Tigers know this is an opponent that's not going to beat themselves. These games will be tight here, John. Should be a lot of good hockey we'll see this weekend.
Absolutely. And, you know, they make you earn every single shot, every single goal. The fact is, though, Army just can't skate up and down with RIT. They're going to want to slow it down. They're going to want to be physical, and they're going to rely on their goaltender. RIT is going to attack, take care of the puck, and get pucks to the net.
Yeah, one thing that the Tigers have to be mindful of, the Army defenders jumping in on the offense. 5 goals on the season for Anthony Furiello. And Furiello is our player to watch, number 17.
He's having a great season. You look at his year, 5 goals and 5 assists this season. For his career, 13 goals, 22 assists. He is a fantastic junior playmaker for the Black Knights, no question.
as the RIT Tigers. It was good to see Jake Hamaker continue to kind of get it going off to the slow start in October and the first part of November. Big weekend he had out at Princeton.
He's rolling right now. He has a goal in his last 3 games. In fact, 4 goals in his last 3 games. And let me tell you, he started slow, but number 14, you look at his career, 38 career goals. When he has it rolling like this, and you know you're going to get something from your captain in Will Calverley, Hamaker is now rolling, which makes this offense even more dangerous.
Yeah, so, and tonight he's going to be on the left wing on that line. On the opposite side tonight will be Tanner Andrew getting the start tonight with Caleb Moore. It's good to see if we could get Moritz going here too.
No question about it. Of course, this week RIT dealing with the loss of Elijah Gonzalez out for the year with a hip labrum. So, next man up, and we're going to see it tonight.
We will have the puck drop coming up at 5:05. Love these early starts here, Kevin, as we send it back to you.
That should be good, and happy birthday, Gene Battaglia.
Gino.
All I want is a win, Kevin.
Well, we hope to deliver.
Nice.
Coming up at 5:05. We'll see you guys then. Thanks so much. Don't forget, we're back with you tomorrow afternoon for the finale of this series. Coverage begins 4:30. RIT SportsZone pregame live, presented by Taylor the Builders, followed by Face-Off. 5:05. My 18 Rochester locally, and FlowHockey.tv, and there's still plenty of tickets available for tomorrow night, which is Ugly Sweater Night. Oh, wait till you see us. We're going to have ours on, bring yours too, at the Policini Center. Join us tomorrow or a future RIT men's hockey game by getting your tickets at the Policini Center box office or online at rittickets.com. When we return here on Pregame Live, we go inside the Tiger locker room as Associate Head Coach David Salako talks strategy for tonight. That's next. This is RIT SportsZone Pregame Live.